So we will start with Best Supporting Actress. So the 5 nominees, Sally Hawkins in Blue Jasmine, Jennifer Lawrence in American Hustle, Lupita Nyong'o in 12 Years a Slave, Julia Roberts in August, Osage County, and June Squibb in Nebraska. I don't know who the favorite is. I don't want to know who the favorite is yet.
Okay.
But to me, this is sort of weird because you could go with the fun performance, the one that made everyone laugh and made everyone like that actress a lot, and the performance that's going to get this actress a lot more work, and that's June Squibb in Nebraska. Or you could go with the unknown actress who did something really amazing in a part that, everyone's going to remember that person from that movie, and that's Lupita Nyong'o. I don't know which they will actually vote for.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling 12 Years a Slave is going to get a lot of interest this year. So I would think that Lupita Nyong'o is probably going to win. Even though I think it could be, June Squibb winning it in that sort of like fun category of like she had a really fun character and had a lot of interesting moments in that film and did something really great with it. I will say I also liked Jennifer Lawrence in American Hustle. She was the only person I liked in American Hustle, actually. I just liked the way she played that as sort of this petty, sort of self-centered person who couldn't care about anything else as long as she got what she wanted. And you shut up. This is It's about me. It's always about me. And she has no self-awareness at all. I really liked the way she played that character. I didn't think much of Sally Hawkins in Blue Jasmine. I'm not sure why she's nominated here.
I really liked her performance in that
I liked
film.
her too. Yeah.
I liked. I'll talk about Cate Blanchett a little bit when we get there. I liked Cate Blanchett a lot. I didn't think her character was that interesting.
I like the fact that oftentimes when I see sisters or actresses playing sisters on screen, it seems like there's some kind of like mimicking of each other. Mm-hmm. And even though they're not real sisters in the film, there was none of that. These were two completely different people and different kinds of people playing off each other. And I like the choices that they made. I really loved her performance. I have a couple, if we're going to do the people that should have been nominated.
Go for it.
Is that okay, or do we want to talk about
No, go ahead.
Okay. I really loved Prisoners, and I thought Melissa Leo in that film. I know she's been nominated and won in the last few years, but I thought that was a really great role for her, and she was frightening in it.
Yeah.
The one that I really Melanie Diaz in Fruitvale Station.
Mm-hmm.
She plays the main character's girlfriend, and she doesn't get a whole lot to do in it, but she gives us really just real piece of it, this real performance that I really loved. And she's been in kind of small bit parts in a lot of things. She's been on probably every police procedural in the last 10 years. But that performance kind of showed me that, hopefully she starts getting bigger roles because she's a really great actress.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I liked American Hustle a lot. I love Jennifer Lawrence in the film too. I think she probably is the favorite, but it would not shock me if Lupita Nyong'o wins.
According to the betting lines, Lupita Nyong'o is a 2 to 5 favorite, which means you got to bet 5 to win 2. So she's a heavy favorite, but Jennifer Lawrence is close at 3 to 1. So they're saying it's a two-woman race. Basically.
Yeah, I would think that Jennifer Lawrence, since she's won recently, that would maybe be like the political aspect of the Oscars. We got to mention that it's not always about who's the best. In fact, it's rarely about who's the best. Yeah. It's very political. So I think a lot of people would sort of say, "Well, I voted for Jennifer Lawrence. She won the thing. Mm-hmm. She's got her Oscar. Let's check another box."
Yeah, and she's young and
But one thing about that is that I think all of us now, and this show, this gathering here. We all know so much about the politics of the Oscars now, and it's such a storyline throughout the whole nomination season and in between until the awards that it almost seems like we make some kind of judgments or base our opinions based on what everyone else is talking about. But we don't have a clue what these people really think. It's
That's
just
true.
what gets out there, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole controversy with Woody Allen that's going on right now. A lot of people seem to think that's going to affect the chances that Blue Jasmine has in some categories. And
I think it affects his chances in his
there's
category.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he was winning anyways, but nobody's voting for him right now anyways.
Yeah. I mean, I just base it on, we're running, off tangent, but I just base it on patterns of past history, which is Oscar hates controversy, or they like the right kind of controversy,
exactly.
like
the right take.
but not
guys walking on chairs to get to the stage, that kind of controversy.
And I'll say these thoughts more when we do the Best Actress, but I think Jennifer Lawrence, she's different every time I see her,
That's
and
true.
she's great, but Lupita Nyong'o was fantastic also.
I definitely wouldn't feel bad if Jennifer Lawrence won, because she is sort of like my third favorite in this category, and I think she's not the biggest name, but she's the biggest name that has a chance. So I didn't see August Osage County. I don't think it's played around here yet. It does. I don't know what's the deal with that movie. So
Well, that's based on a play by Tracy Letts. It's the third film adaptation. The first two were by William Friedkin at Bug and Killer Joe, which I love.
Yeah.
I guess the plays, I haven't seen any of the plays, but they're very kind of dark, dysfunctional family, very dark comedies. And I've heard August Osage County is fantastic on stage. I've heard not great things, honestly, about the film itself. Julia Roberts is kind of like, she's back, and we'll nominate her, I guess. But I don't think she'll
Jennifer
win.
Lawrence trip again? She wins?
I don't know.
I bet there's
Or she doesn't win.
I bet there's a betting line for that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. My issue with Jennifer Lawrence in this particular category is that I felt like Amy Adams and her canceled each other out. I didn't really see Amy Adams as like the lead in that movie by any means, and I was waiting what felt like a very long time for Jennifer Lawrence's character to show up.
Yeah, that's true.
And so and I heard all this stuff about her, and and then she showed up, and I was kind of like, okay, like she's she was I felt like one of the most entertaining parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Just kind of her carefree attitude, the fact that she's a mother is terrifying.
Yeah.
I will never refer to my microwave the same again because of the way her character, refers to her microwave. But I mean, I was just so moved by Lupita's performance, just kind of how that sneaks up on you, because at first she's just kind of like this background character, and then bam, she's right there, and you can't get away from it. And so
she has such moments of obvious hope in that film, and just utter desperation, like the range that she shows in that role is, and she's going to be a star now. I mean, I just got the newest issue of Vanity Fair, and she's in like 4 or 5 ads. She's a fashion star nowadays. She's going to be huge.
Yeah. So I mean, again, not the coffee table flipping category just yet, but I don't know. I feel like Jennifer Lawrence has done better, and I know you can't necessarily compare to what she has done compared to what she's been nominated for, but I just was kind of like, okay, like, who's the better actress in this movie? I really couldn't make a decision. So,
and when it's so close, and talking about the politics of it, oftentimes, we've heard that voters, when it's so close like that, they'll go with the name, or they'll go with the actress Jennifer Lawrence, who's starring in a huge franchise that makes a lot of people a lot of money. So I could definitely see her winning this. I don't think it's her best performance or the best supporting performance, but I could see her winning it.
Yeah. So real quick in the acting categories, from here on out, we'll do will win, should win.
Okay.
James, you first.
Will win and should win Lupita Nyong'o.
Okay. Should win Jennifer Lawrence. Will win. I'll say Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with James. Lupita.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Lupita as well, as will win and should win. A Place for Film is recorded at WFIU Studios in Bloomington, Indiana.